It is 61 degrees here in San Marino, California, Arcadia, Pasadena, Los Angeles County in the San Gabriels. And I am enjoying my Madagascar, of course, from Panera. And I remember yesterday, let me take a bite out. Let me take 2 bites. I remember yesterday I did remember saying that Kroger was planning on, well, I thought they did already merge with Albertson, but they did not yet. It seems as though the merger, which would cost $24.6 billion, as they said would be with Albertson, probably will hurt millions of people because of higher prices. And the Federal Trade Commission is trying their best to stop that merger. And one of the main reasons is that a top executive of Kroger said that they've been raising the price of eggs and milk over and above the inflation. Over and above the inflation. Way over and above the inflation of what normal consumers would buy, or what the inflation rate is in the United States, or wherever your consumerism is. In what state, what city. And you wonder why everything costs so much. If they raise prices on certain items that they know people buy, to me, that says that they've been raising prices on a whole bunch of other items that they don't even tell us. And so the FTC is trying to block this merger. Why can't these people be honest? Even though the inflation rate is way higher than what us normal consumers usually shop in, it is amazing that we can afford anything else, because when, just like I said, when they raise up one thing, they're going to raise up everything. The price of lumber, the price of paint, the price of trucking, the price of medical care. Who is setting these prices? So if he's gouging us in the supermarket, that means everyone else is gouging. That means the prices should be, in my estimation, not as much as it should be. I would say that prices should be 25 to 50% lower than what we're paying. Of course, things go up high over the years. But these are substantial jumps in our economy. But that's not the only thing that bothers me in Los Angeles, the city. The famous Langer's Deli, I went there a couple of times many years ago, back in I guess in the 80s. It's been around for over 75 years, probably 77 now. It was always crowded to buy food around there. It was always hard to find a parking space, even if they had a designated space just for you to pick up the food that you order before you get there. MacArthur Park has always been overcrowded with a lot of people who probably shouldn't be there. But now they have a homeless problem there now, and the crime rate is going up. That area has always been depressed over the years. It wasn't that depressed back in the 70s, just a little. But now it is ridiculously so crowded there with homelessness that this place is about ready to close up. And he said that he can close up any time within a week if he really wants to. And then they showed a picture of certain politicians eating there. You mean everyone who you voted for can walk around the putrid and not do anything about it? I think that's typical of what we see in our lives every single day. They want us to come out and vote. We go vote. But they're still not moving, I hate to say undesirables, people down on their luck. And then you bring in certain other undesirables. They're not doing anything about the homeless. They're willing to step over tents, crap in the streets, and everything else, and still smile in your face. And you see that everywhere across the United States. You vote for these people, but they're still not doing anything with the homeless. The infrastructure is already there, and we're wasting money paying for services that is not being enforced. And yet they want to bring up all these other solutions or policies and vote for them when the system is already there. And you call yourself a popular candidate. I don't care what party you're from, but you're not cleaning up the system. No one does anything. A world-renowned Deli is just one example of the constantly do-nothing attitude of the people we put in place. You don't need a task force every time to do anything. And you don't need peace officers to go in there and do anything. You have everything in place. And you can do it sensibly, peacefully, and correctly. Because evidently the correct thing is not doing nothing. Well, if you shut this door, that's just one example of old school going away and nothing but new school, and nothing. Whoever comes out today in the future will know nothing about it, because everything will be swept under the rug. But in this case, you can't sweep anything under the rug, because actually I just thought about it. Everything that's swept under the rug, it's already full. And it's on top of the rugs. And you can see it. You can see it all over the place. You have to move people from here. You have to move people there. you're still not finding why or where these people are coming from. And even if you did, nothing is being done. You don't have to be a perfect person to see that not anything is being done, except for it's happening to you if you have to do business in those particular areas. You can't even do things recreationally around putrid or things that should be in the trash can, but you got to step on it. This is Robin and Shop. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great rest of your day. Labor Day weekend. And you still have to step over the same crap you've been stepping over for the past 50 years.